Welcome to our little podcast studio here on the Rode stand at Photography and Video Show 2026, where I'm joined by Nick, all the way from Australia, all the way from the land of Rode. Podcasts, I do various podcasts, as you know, and it's good to see podcasting represented so fully here at Photography and Video Show. Let's just talk a bit about Rode and take us into the podcast world, because Rode's been doing podcast professional equipment for a bit longer than I imagined.
Yeah, and we were just talking about the release of the first RØDECaster Pro, which was 2018. So yeah, it was quite some time ago now. But actually, it goes even further back than that. Actually, we have a product called the Podcaster. It's a USB microphone, and it was released, I think, in 2013. So I know we're going back a long time, but I mean, Rode has always been, the leading brand for podcasting. We've got a wide range of microphones, obviously, for podcasting, but we really exploded in the podcasting space when we released the RØDECaster Pro, which was our first all-in-one podcasting console.
Yeah. So right here on this desk right now, you can probably see we've got the RØDECaster Pro II, which I've been having a play around in here. And obviously we're on quite a busy show floor here, but the inbuilt processing, just trying to kill as much of that noise, the big bottom that I can get on my voice in here. I've always loved these names. So it's great to see and great to hear the audio. But of course, video is increasingly part of the podcast story as well, and that's where Rode has also been evolving its offerings as well. Shall we get up, get these cans off, these Rode cans off, and then head back to the video desk there, where friend of the show Rick Bronx is currently making a mess. Hold it. Here we go. Right. So, out of the way, Rick. So, what we're looking at here is brand spanking new. Tell me what the RØDECaster Video Core tell me what it is we're looking at.
The RØDECaster Video range, and like you said, I think this is the only RØDECaster Video Core currently in the UK right now. So, but it winds back to the RØDECaster Video, which we released just over a year now. So. The kind of story actually winds even further back to the first RØDECaster Pro. And like you were saying, it is the go-to podcasting console for audio podcasting. Yeah. And simplicity was the main goal with the RØDECaster Pro. It's like, how do we make creating a podcast as easy as possible for people? But in the last 5-6 years, we've seen a huge shift away from audio-only podcasts to video podcasting. So what we wanted to do was create a console that combined the power of a RØDECaster Pro in terms of its audio functionality with a very powerful video switcher to allow people to create a video podcast, professional quality audio, professional quality video as easy as possible. And not just video podcasting as well, like live streaming, any kind of multi-camera video production, that is what the RØDECaster Video is for.
Events like this, for example.
Absolutely, yeah. So I mean, we've got a kind of mock scenario here. You can imagine this were a live event. We could be live streaming right now. This is kind of managing all of your audio and video feeds in one console. You can stream from the device wirelessly or via a computer. You can record and stream at the same time. Yeah. You can add media to your productions, like these video clips I have currently loaded up here. You can add, graphic overlays. You can add chroma key, green screen setups as well. So.
Let's have a look, because we just saw it in the little VT you played there. Could we take a look at the back side of one of these as well? And is this one here is representative?
Yeah, so this is the RØDECaster Video S, essentially the same as the RØDECaster Video in terms of its core functionality. The main difference is the inputs and outputs. But so the RØDECaster Video S has 3 HDMI inputs for connecting 3 cameras. You can also connect a USB video source as well, whereas the RØDECaster Video has 4 HDMI inputs, 2 USB video sources. So basically 6 cameras, 4 cameras.
And audio inputs as well. I can see a couple of XLRs there, and you can put the big jacks in there as well if you're going straight in with instruments. You've got USB audio inputs as well. So it's really flexible for whether you've got a small studio with a couple of microphones or something a little bit more ambitious that there's going to scale with you. I'm interested in this because there's no control surface with this, but that's actually a good thing if you've already got some other Rode gear.
For sure. So this is the RØDECaster Video Core. We announced it last week, so it's really, really fresh and new. The whole kind of premise behind this product was allowing people that already own a RØDECaster Pro or RØDECaster Duo to easily sidestep into video production. So as you can see, we call it a headless unit, so it doesn't have any of the controls or the touch screen that the other RØDECaster videos have. But in terms of its functionality, it's almost exactly the same as a RØDECaster Video S. So the inputs and outputs on the back of the unit, which are plugged in at the moment, but are essentially identical to the RØDECaster Video S. So that begs the question, how do you control it? There's two ways to do that. You can either do it via the companion software, which we've got up here. So this is the RØDECaster app, very, very simple to use. So you can use the scene builder to do all of your video switching. You can use the audio mixer to do all of your audio mixing. So that's kind of ideal for someone who just prefers a software-based workflow rather than the hardware. But the main thing with the RØDECaster Video Core is that you can control it using a RØDECaster Pro or a RØDECaster Duo.
So the RØDECaster Pro that we had on the desk at the front there, which has been controlling audio, you can also use that to control the video now as well. That's really smart.
Yeah, it's quite incredible, and actually it's all relies on a software we developed called RØDECaster Sync. And basically when you plug the RØDECaster Video Core into a RØDECaster Pro or Duo, it asks you if you want to initiate RØDECaster Sync. When you do so, it completely flips the mixer here into video switching mode essentially, and these start communicating to each other over just a USB link in real time. And then the smart pads here, which are usually used in just audio mode to trigger sounds, trigger voice effects, they then become your video switch buttons. So these automatically get assigned to your video, your different cameras, your media, and this is all configurable via the touch screen as well, because it's all a software-based system. So this really creates like a unified ecosystem between the audio RØDECaster products and the video RØDECaster products.
And the RØDECaster Duo, it's such a compact device as it is, and to be able to bring, obviously not only the audio, but bring the video in there as well. If you are a self-operated studio and you are hosting, self-producing, and you're sat in the hot seat there, you don't want to have too many consoles on the desk in front of you. That just gets to be a bit of a mind melt. So having it all built into one unit, and having the same ecosystem of hardware and software as well is a real value add as well.
Yeah, that was the main thing. It's like we know so many people already own these products, and a lot of people, video production might be a completely new world to them. So we wanted to give people the easiest solution possible to get into video production without having to learn a whole new workflow, a whole new product. You can just plug, the RØDECaster Video Core in and use your existing products, and you're ready to go.
Right. Talk to me about availability of the RØDECaster Video series. What can you tell me?
Yeah, so the RØDECaster Video and the RØDECaster Video S, both in market now, both available widely. The RØDECaster Video Core, we announced it last week. It is shipping at the end of March, so will be available globally towards the end of April. So we're getting close.
Okay. Easter eggs out of the way, and then sync yourself with a RØDECaster Video Core if that is your thing. Of course, here on the booth, right at the end of the red carpet here, near to a few of the retailers and big camera brands here, you've got all of the normal stuff that one would expect from Rode here, including some really colourful versions of the wireless microphone ecosystem. They look really. I hadn't seen the coloured sticks and the coloured wireless Go systems before, but they're really neat. In fact, thank you, Abby.
Thank you.
There we go. You may recognise this from pretty much half of YouTube, but actually to see it in bright orange and bright red as well is
yours.
Thank you. That's weird, but it's a real treat. I can see why you've done this.
Yeah, I mean, people want to stand out when they're creating content, and so much gear out there is black, and we're guilty of that as well. Everyone loves some sleek black equipment, but when you're creating content for TikTok, for Instagram, you want to be able to stand out, and so many people kind of have their own colourful aesthetic. So we created this range of colourful accessories for our wireless microphones, so people can colorize their setup to suit their style.
All the colours, but you've still got the gold dot right there on the front. Nick, it's been great to chat with you. Thank you for chatting us through all of this as well. I'm sure we're going to see, the same as we see these microphones all over the place, we're going to see a lot more of this equipment in people's podcast studios over the next year, 2 years, 3 years. Thanks again for joining us here in Birmingham.
Thanks, David. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.